Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Crew. What's happening? Happy Tuesday. It's July 30th, about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's up? How's you guys doing today? We just got settled in, so I said, you know what? We got some work to do on the farm. Let me fire this up. I feel halfway decent. Let's get things going, right? So, hope you guys are doing great. Let me take care of this. Let's make sure this is good. Okay, that's working. And we have an ad break coming up in about 10 seconds. So that's going to give me time to get our combines together. We're in episode 2 here, guys, just so you know. Episode 1 was kind of getting things set up and ready. So now, actually, let me fix this here. Okay. And we're in ad break, so I'll wait that out for you guys. Is that a new thing where it doesn't show me ad break? There it is. Okay, I was going to say, usually it would show me how much time we got left in the ad break. We're going to have to figure out a place to house these too, because this land over here is quite sloped. Oh, hold on. We're not going there. That's right. That's not the field we're doing. We got to do our wheat fields. That's our sugar beet. All right, there we go. I think you guys should be back now. All right, let's get this folded up. Let's get the harvester unfolded. Let's see how she's going to treat us here. Let's make sure disable. Aha. Yeah, I wanted to make sure we disabled that straw swath for the bottom here. I feel like he should be going faster. Oh, you know what? I bet you I have the lower horsepower. I think that's the 8. Blue-eyed girl, what's happening? How are you? Rush Tactical, how's it going, sir? What's going on? What's good with you guys? Thanks for coming out, popping in. Appreciate you. Hope you're all doing well. You know what? I forgot to change the horsepower. I did the 800. Hey, Dippy, how you doing? Doing good? Awesome. That's good to hear. Just as good to say, I'm sure. Okay. Now, we'll enable straw swath. There we go. Because we do have to collect straw for the horses, yeah, for the cows. All right, let me see something here. Because I think I forgot to change the horsepower. Wanted to go just a little bit faster. What do we got here? Engine setup, that's it. So it says it can go 29. Why? All right, let's put that through and see if that gives us the ability to adjust the cruise speed, or if it's the header. Let me just double check to make sure we have the right header, guys. 6, 6. Yeah, because this says 29 miles an hour. That says 6. How come? Doing better. Found out I have a B12. Oh, wow. And that is what's been the cause of the headaches being so bad? Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, at least they found something that, you know, you can go after now and try to, you know, get some B12 and just take a supplement, see if that, you know, gets those headaches out, you know what I mean? Mrs. is doing good. She's behind me doing Coral Island, I believe. Let's do this. So she's doing good. And what we'll do is we'll take care of this field to our right. So this is episode 2 of the challenge we're doing. It's the cake challenge that me and Sweed talked about, gosh, over a year ago. She's not streaming today. I've been trying to get her on her stream. She's been trying to go through Coral Island to get everything done that she can, you know, find that you're supposed to do. And then she was then going to do a new save on Coral Island. This way, once she gets going on the stream with a new save, you know, she'll kind of know everything she has to know about the game. So this way, if people come into the game, you know, she'll have more knowledge of it on how it works and all that good stuff. So hopefully you know, she'll be doing that soon because she she's been doing a lot with the game. So disable. Now there have been a lot of problems with Coral Island crashing and not getting the save in. So it would crash. Most of the work that you did would not be saved. You have to start over. So, I mean, she's been doing that a lot. So, hopefully, you'll be ready to mod. Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I've been telling her, let's go. Get in the game, you know. So, we'll see. Wow, so this header, why does it not have the colossal headers? What is going on here? Something's a little off, chat. I don't know. There should be. It's not giving me headers for the Reaper. I thought it came with headers. So it's not. Very cool. Rush Tactical, how you been? Dimpy, how you been? Everybody's doing well, I hope. Yeah, so it's not the horsepower on the combine. Enable straw swath. Let's see. I'm going to disable it on here, and we're just going to collect from the bigger field. Because the amount that we might collect off of this is going to be pretty substantial. But I am a little annoyed that those header... Oh, he put the fatties on there, did he? Okay. The amount... Oh, snap. Okay. We got a lot of milk over here. I really was under the impression that the Reaper had headers that came with it. I don't think I have to double stack these either. I think I can just put singles down here. So I have this little section over here so we can pull these out, and then we're going to make a pickup with the auto loader once we get more. I want there to be a greater amount before we pick them up. Sounds coming through okay for you guys? No crackling, no problems, I hope. Yeah, so episode 2, so we have the cake challenge. Basically, we have to do $30 million in sales of just cakes. Gallo, when we first started to talk about the challenge over a year ago, said what he would do is he would do 10 million on his farm, and we would do 20. So I think he's still going to do the 10. We'll go ahead and do the 30, but you know, Gallo, I think, is going to at least try to do that part since he talked about it. We kind of, me, him, and Sweed all kind of feel compelled to try and get this challenge done before the new farm sim comes in. So if you catch Gallo, you'll probably see him at some point doing that part of it. Sounds good on your end? Awesome. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I put this here just to help thin out these pallets as they came up. I don't think I need to double stack them though. Once we get the auto loader over here, when this is full, they should have made the width of the cab the width of what the pallet would be, so we wouldn't rub up against there, but that's all right. All right, we'll let that stay. And let's go pick up our auger wagons here to offload the crop. Let's make sure these offload properly. Sounds good from Australia. First time chat. Peter, BP76. What's up, Peter? Thanks for letting me know that, brother. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing awesome. We'll actually wait for... Now we're going to go over here. We'll go grab the other... We'll have to get him on the other side. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what equipment in the mod hub to bring in. I've been messing around with different equipment, so you might see me... Oh, I'm just going to miss him. If I'd have went over there first, I'd have had him. Wait, why is he stopped? Oh, no way. Did he default back to the... He did, you son of a bitch. I hate that. And it's not going to offload. Are you kidding me? Am I missing something with this? Multi-harvester pack. It says wheat, oat, barley, canola, sorghum. Why is it not offloading? And when I made the modification to that, it defaulted to the original engine. So I hate when it does that shit. Unfold auger wagon. I can't imagine it needs this. It does. Okay. All right. Fair. But what we're going to do is we're going to have to take this and get it. Not much, going good. All right, bro. Broken ass pack. No, that was me, I guess. I didn't think it needed that conveyor, folded. Joker, how you doing, bud? And hey, Peter, thank you from all the way on the other side there. You're at 7:43 in the morning, I assume, right? So I appreciate you coming out, bro. Really do. Let's get this offloaded. Whatever dumped in there. Anything? No. All right. Let's fold this up. Folding is not allowed when the auger is extended. That's right. I tried using the potato harvest on it, and what? Gotcha. 9:43. No kidding. So you're 26 hours. Because I'm 7:43 p.m. here. Okay. Fair enough. It was bad. Gotcha. Well, what's weird, Joker? I thought that the Reaper came with its own header. But when I go through the headers, there's nothing there. So now, I wanted to do about 10, 11 miles an hour. But because of the header, I can only do 6. So I'm going to have to see what that's all about. Yeah, it's a solo harvester. Gotcha. Yeah, the Colossus. You know, I always use the oh, I forgot to go the other way. All right. Well, I'm driving through the bushes here, guys. I was going to go with the Colossus, but I use it all the time. You know, I wanted to just change it up. But what are you going to do? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But when I made the modification on here to the higher horsepower, it took away the capacity. So now we got to go back in, change the capacity to what it should be, which we did 100,000. And it's going to charge me again for that. You bastard. Oh well. It's fine. Yeah, so basically the cake challenge, we have to do $30 million in sales of cakes. Okay? And we're going to run it. We're on no man's land. I customized everything. We don't have a ton of fields. I think there might be 6 fields in total. So it's nothing too, outrageous. But I tried to make them fairly large. This first one here, I couldn't really go much bigger because off in the distance there, the hills were just a little too much. But it'll satisfy what we're trying to do. You know what I mean? I use that pack. Have problems with it? Which one, the Colossus or this one? Yo, Be More 2K. What's up, cuz? I deleted Farm Sim. Got bored. Yeah, I understand. Hey, look. We were just talking about this in the first stream, or episode 1, over the weekend, where I don't know what it is with me, guys. Mentally, sometimes, if I'm playing a game and the newer version of the game I'm told, is going to come out, right? I start to lose interest in the one I'm playing. So, for example, Diablo 3, right? Oh, the Colossus? Gotcha. Yeah, the Colossus, now I've been fortunate. The Colossus has worked very good for me. But I'm not surprised, that, it's a mod. Some people will have trouble. But I lose interest. So Diablo 3, right? I never played Diablo games. Maybe a year ago, I saw Diablo 3. They had on sale, like a bundle, right? So I grabbed it and started playing it. I played one full season, started the next season, and then heard about Diablo 4 coming out about 6 months later. I never played Diablo 3 again. Oh, crap. I forgot to disable that. Yeah, I understand that, Joker, honestly. Yeah. I mean, look, you chill to November, right? You got the new one coming out. It gives you time now to get away from it, play some other shit, right? And just say, all right, I'm good. I'll be ready for the new one. And that's it. You know what I mean? And when we're done this challenge, I'll probably be done with Farm Sim until the new one comes out too. I am going to do another stream with another game. I'm going to play, I've always liked playing Total War games. And Total War Pharaoh came out with a brand new update called Dynasties. And it looks phenomenal. Very in-depth. Way different than the other games that they had. So there's a huge learning curve for me. But I think we're going to start streaming that also on the channel. And if you guys are not, I don't mean to push like a salesman, but if you guys are not over on my YouTube channel, please hit !YouTube or go underneath the stream. I'm doing a Total War Shogun 2 playthrough over there. We got 4 episodes so far. We've put some Call of Duty shorts up. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers so we can monetize the channel and hopefully start to grow that. It's just recordings. I don't have all the fancy intros and outros yet. I just want to get into it and get into the habit of doing recordings. I don't stream live there yet, but if you guys are interested, you want to help out the channel, please feel free to go and drop a sub, hit the like button, drop a comment in some of the videos if you want. You know, just to help out. I really do appreciate it, and I thank you guys for coming in. Blue Eyes, thank you for that. She just popped up the link there for you. Burnout, and I mean as a whole for any game. Oh, okay, Joker. So, the whole thing, you're just kind of like, yo, man, I need to do something other than play video games. Is that, I got you. Hey, man, I understand. I understand completely. You need a break. That's all it is. Take a break, clear your mind, do something different. Why not? You got plenty of time, do, whatever. Take time away from the games, get yourself involved in something different. It's not a bad thing, sir. Birdie, what's up, buddy? Thank you, Blue Eyes. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I've been trying to get, more videos up, trying to figure out what to play in the game and stuff. For the YouTube channel, and we're just going to throw stuff out there, see what sticks. Man, I don't like how the back of this auger really floats and pushes you. Okish for now, about to do some stuff. Okay. All right, Birdie. Man, I missed it. I hate being on the other side here, but I don't have a choice. I hope I didn't put crop destruction on. I don't think I did. All right, let's go. Let's go. Actually, we should put the speed. Let's get the speed up to par with the combine so I don't have to feather the trigger. There we go. Yeah, so Sweed and I started this over the weekend. I think it was Saturday we were on. And, let's move over. So we got it started, got the fields prepped up. I was running around a lot today, so Sweed actually did all the seeding for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on getting the flour mill running. In fact, I'm going to take this load over to the flour mill. And when we pick up the straw, we'll get that over to the cow farm. So, we're going to be pretty busy. All right, we're caught up with that. We'll catch it on the other side. Now we can go on the other field and whoop. But yeah, I didn't go into too much detail to customize the no man's land here. I just tried to get, I took all the trees and stones and rocks and all that out. All the trees, everything you see here is all custom. But we just tried to do something real quick just to get the stuff we need to do the challenge. So all the trees I put in just to, kind of keep it from feeling like it was just flat, open. What a faux pas that was. Just to have the flat, open land kind of deal. Oh, we're on the other side. All right, so I wanted to do it so that we would have this large square rectangles so we can hire workers. I didn't want to make it too complex. I'm probably not going to worry too much about the complexity of 22 because with 25 coming and having the workers where they'll work different shaped fields and all, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm just so hyped about 25 and being able to put workers on. It'll have the GPS, and I'll be able to play maps that have huge contoured fields and be able to play them the way I like to play them. I'm just so excited for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Whoa, that was quick. Mr. Teds says hi. What's up, Cop Bears? How you doing? I'll tell Mr. Teds I said hello too. Okay, let's see. Let's try to get this right up to the flour mill, guys. What do you think? Might as well, right? Be our first trip to the flour mill. So I put the flour mill up on a hill here. We built this hill just, again, to change the sight lines and take it away from just this large open flat area. I have not driven up here at all. Not sure if things, settled in properly or not. Okay, a little bit of a problem here. We got to take this back this way. Instead of just being able to back dump it, we do have to dump from this here. And I wish the highlight for pipe out would be a little more distinct. Let's see. Come on. Perfect. Perfect. Mr. Ted, is that the teddy bear? Is that what that is? That's pretty cool. Excellent. All right, let's check our production now. Let's make sure flour. Actually, can we? Let's put it on distribute, and let's see if that's going to distribute to the cake factory. We'll have to keep an eye on that. See if it distributes to the cake factory. Oh, wait a second. That's Steve-O's teddy bear there. Oh, wait, did you change your name again? Yo, Steve-O gonna drive me crazy. He got like 8 different names since I've known him. Is that Steve-O? All right, Birdie, take care now. You have a great one. All right, be good, be safe. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. Let's see. We'll leave you to your thing. We'll go over to the other guy, offload. Can't have Steve-O because of the dude from Jackass? Wait, did somebody tell you that? Or did you, is his name copyrighted? Did you get hit with that? Did somebody call you, or you just figured I'm not going to mess with nothing? Look at you, Burger Man. DJ Beef Patty, they call me. Yeah, so what's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing great tonight. Steve, it's really late for you, man. I appreciate you coming out. That's weird, though. I'm so used to seeing Steve in your name. If you just take off the O, you'd be fine. Because that is, you know, your name, right? Can't take that from you. But, it's all right. All right, so what we'll do is once we get to that road, actually, you know what? They take a while to fill up. So we can actually get away from that, and we could start maybe collecting. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got to do here. Oh, you know what? We need. Yeah, because we got a while before they get even close to being full. What do we need here? Let's take a look. Oh, how's the grass for these guys? Oh, so we need grass for them. We need our regular trailer. All right, let's go get our regular trailer. Let's see where that was put. I think that should be. Hold on. Cool. All right. Actually, I think the trailer is put over here. Oh, crap. It's hooked up behind. Can I have one of your sodas? Got caffeine. All right. Well, there's juices in the fridge. Oh, there's another juice in the back. There's another. It's like cranberry or grape or something. Yeah. Okay. So Mr. Ted's will take over and no V in my name. YouTube will only search for even without. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Where are we going, chat? We have to go to the silo. We'll go pick up some grass. I think they hold about 30,000 liters, so I don't need a ton. You know what we might do for the sheep? When that small field's done, maybe we do make that a grass field again. New follow coming in, 19 Shade. Whoa, what do we got? 19 Shays. What's up? What's up? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Maybe we make that a grass field again and make bales to fill for the sheep so I don't have to keep dumping grass in there. We might do that, chat, just so those bales are there and we don't have to worry about it for a while. I'll even do liftable bales so that we can just, see that? See that right there, chat? That's what we talked about Saturday. Now, we had at least 1.6 million liters of grass that we put in the silo. And I bet you it took, and it's putting it all through the silage maker. Ain't that a bitch? But wait, we had over 2 million liters. I tried to get in Discord and it won't let you in? Blue Eyes? Hey, Ghost. Ghost, can you hear me? Blue Eye Girl just said she tried to get in my Discord and it wouldn't let her in. Let me see something. You tried to go in off of the link. Could there be something wrong with the link? All right. Thanks, Blue Eyes. Ghost is going to take a look at that real quick because I don't want anybody else to have any issues with that. First time chat, 19 Shays, what's up? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little ticked off, though. So Saturday, we had this discussion. So if you remember, for those of you who were here Saturday, I noticed when I put grass in the silo, right, it would register in the silo over here as grass. Now, we had dumped about 1.2 million liters in just the silo. However, after that, we would then dump another 1.4 million liters of grass in the fermenter to make silage and hay. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Blue Eyes. Ghost Trucker said, oh, Blue Eyes said she got it now. Okay. Richard, Tasty Chicken, what's up? I'm doing awesome tonight. Nice. Tasty Chicken says works fine. So what we did was we had like 1.2, 1.3 million in the silo. It registered in the silo. When I then put another 1.2 or 3 in the silage maker, it then combined the totals in this menu here. So it said like 2.6 million. So that means it pulled the grass from the silo and used it here as well. Right? Because what's the... Yeah, because it's one... So that's 1.6 million. So we lost... Well, it's actually going to be like 1.76. So it's 100. So you lose 20%. So it took all the grass from the silo and put it into the freaking... that sucks, chat. Because now, do my sheep take hay? No. Although it does say they eat grass and hay. All right. Yeah, they do. Yeah. That really sucks, though. I knew that was going to be a problem. I said it Saturday when we were streaming that, like, this should say, not that, this here. So it should read, if I put 1,000,000 liters, it should say 1,000,000, right? And then when I go here, if I put 1,000,000 liters in the silo, that should say 1,000,000. But it wouldn't do that. It would read it as 2,000,000. So I have this silo too close. All right, Joker. That's good to know. So what we're going to do, chat, is we're going to try to put the silo, because I don't have anything else in the silo, so I don't have to worry about product. So let's do that then. The only problem is, let's see. Let's hope this area right here is going to be flat enough. Yeah, USC Trojans. Yep. I'll put it closer to this road so it doesn't interfere with anything over here. I think right about there, chat, might be good. You don't think that'll still be too close, do you, Joker? I think this will be far enough away, right? Yeah. All right, let's give that a whirl. Don't get to use that term too often, huh? Let's give that a whirl. That's an old term. All right. That is not. Where? Hold up. Hold up. Doing landscaping with a controller is not easy. Especially when you're as sometimes too critical, I guess, as I am. Yeah, I should have painted that before I put it down, but you know what? It's for a challenge. I'm not too concerned. Actually, we'll keep that little bit of grass there. Ooh, I see a bump there. I see a bump. Yeah, we'll keep a little bit over here, I guess, right? Let's see if we can bring this down a little bit right here. I use the square. Hey, Redneck, how you doing, buddy? Old veteran gamer, work on a farm never stops. That's right. How you doing there, old veteran? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming by, man. It's great to see you. For painting, yep. Have a great stream. Blue Eyes, take care. Be good. And hey, I'm glad that you might have that headache situation cleared up with the B12, and I hope they never hit you again. All right, there we go. We'll keep that like that. Like I said, I'm not really trying to make things super perfect because this is just for a challenge, and I wanted to, yeah, I do use the square too, Redneck. I use a little bit of each, you know what I mean, depending on what I'm doing. But the square does help at least keep your lines good, you know what I mean? All right. Quick and easy. Quick and easy, and hopefully that'll solve our problem. I recognize the map, but I can't. It's no man's land. No man's land, redneck. What's your favorite crop to process? You know, my favorite crop to actually do so far has been sugarcane. We don't do it because most people, when I play, they don't like to do the traditional sugarcane harvester. You know, because it is slow. I mean, look, let's not let's not beat around the bush, right? But I love the action to it. You have the height, you see it trimming the top, it's cutting the stalks at the base. I just think that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's no man's land. I cut the post down to get rid of all the trees and all the stone, and I customized this myself. It's not super detailed, just because I just wanted to get something real quick and easy for us to do the challenge, the cake challenge that we're doing. So, you know, you might see a few hiccups here and there. Maybe some things look like they are missing, or maybe it'd be cool if you put this. I just didn't really go at it like I would if I were doing a legit build. You know what I mean? It was just to get something on the map. We'll do this here. You know, we did, what, 6 fields? Yeah, 6 fields. I didn't really use anything up here. It's kind of just all this area. So, you know, nothing too extreme. Just to be workable. You know, to get on to the challenge, kind of ride this challenge out. And when we're done, you know, it might be the last of Farm Sim 22 for us until Farm Sim 25 comes out. So, figure to be, you know, a good way to do something that we have to do a lot of work on the map, and we'll see where it goes, you know? Yeah, so I'm the same way. I don't really like the base game combines, but I did grab the one in the mod hub. This one I think is really nice. You get the second head on it, right? So instead of doing the 1 row, you're going to do the 2. So that's a good thing, right? And it's much larger, and you know, you got 3 meters, so you can't really beat that. And you know, you're still doing, you know, compared to the 2 meter, you got 3. So you know that should work. Yeah, the Colossus, yeah, you can do that too, absolutely. But you know, I mean, that's the beauty of the game, right? You have all kind of stuff out there. Play it the way you want. Have a good time. If it makes you happy and it makes your gameplay playthrough fun, screw it, man. Do it. Have a blast. You know what I mean? That was the weirdest sound ever. That freaked me the hell out, man. It was like a cat that would just made its last meow. What was that? It was like, I was like, what in God's name? That's outrageous. We'll see. Why? I know, Dominica told me. Yeah. She mentioned. You told me about her break to go to Devon's. Or DJ. Somebody told me. You did? I knew it was one of the girls in my life. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. As of right now, I don't care about none of that. Just yet. I care about taking a break, get her to what she has to get, bring it back. and then we'll fill me in when I'm done, so I know what you're doing. Okay. How's Mrs. Crew doing? Actually, all veteran. She's doing pretty good. Um, will you play 22 ever again when 25 comes out? No. Nope. I almost never. Well, I'll be honest with you, Peter. I can't remember a game that I've played. How can I explain this? So let's take Mass Effect, for instance, right? I can play the other Mass Effects because it's a series, right? You have the whole thing. You can play the first one, go through, they all run together, right? That's fine. Farm Sim, Diablo, games like that, they don't run together, right? It's not a continuation or a series. So when 25 comes out, that's it. I'm done. You probably will never see me play 22 again, right? So games like that, Gears of War, I can play the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth, right? Because they're a continuation of each other, and it's like it's a story that just takes you from the genesis of Gears, and then you play it through to the end to see where it goes, right? Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining that right. But yeah, like, Madden, right? Madden comes through, and I don't really play Madden much anymore. But if I'm playing Madden 20 and 21 comes out, I ain't playing 20 again. Unless the new one sucks so bad and the other one was better, then I would maybe do it. But yeah, I don't typically go back. Like, for example, I've never played Farm Sim 17 again, never played 19 again, and I'll never play 22 again. I can't do it. When the better game comes out, I'm in it. You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah, there will be NASCAR Heat 5 being better than 21 Ignition. Yeah, so NASCAR, dude, I've been so disappointed in NASCAR. Redneck, hold on. So, Peter, yes, the mods, there will be mods. Now, how quickly they will come out, I don't know. Because, they're going to do they're doing something slightly different with the mods for the modders, right? I think there's a different engine or something, so the modders may have to get used to how that's going to work. Now, behind the scenes, from what I kind of heard, was things should be a little more simpler for them. So hopefully that makes it better for them, which means better for us. Now, whether that means quicker, I don't know. You know what I mean? All right, we can let these guys ride. Uh-huh. Oh. So, that's probably how that would work. Definitely going to be a month minimum till that's what I'm thinking, that I would give it at least that much for sure. Now, as far as NASCAR Heat 5, I'm so disappointed, Redneck, in NASCAR games. I've got NASCAR for, I think I got 5. And I don't know what it is, Redneck, about the NASCAR. I don't remember which NASCAR it was, but I remember playing a NASCAR where you started off in midgets. You worked your way up. You were able to hire. So let's say I went from midget to what was after the midgets? Was it Truck Series, I believe? You go to the Truck Series, and then I could then keep my car running, hire a driver, and then that driver would take my midget car, right? And then it would run that car for me. And I would get the benefits of the financial aspects of where he placed, and you could up your skill points or hire a better driver, right? But it would auto take care of that for you. So then you move up to truck, you run truck, then you move up to, gosh, I just lost the name of the series. The series right before NASCAR. Holy crap, how did I just forget the name? That's what happens when you get old, man. Don't get old, guys. So then, I know, right, Ghost? So you then would hire a driver for the Truck Series, Sprint Cup, right? Wasn't it Sprint Cup? So then you would hire a driver for the Truck Series, run that, and you would just let them do their thing. The money would roll in, and you would get credit as like the owner of that vehicle for that particular speed thing. So, you know, it was so much better. I enjoyed that. You know what I mean? Xfinity, yeah, it used to be the Busch Series. It's Xfinity. That's the one. Yeah, so I enjoyed that better. I don't like the way they do it now. Can you guys still hear me? I think there's an ad break running. I don't think you all can hear me. I'll wait. You know what, babe? I guess I'll take a burger. All right. Because I'm not going to be able to make. All right, there we go. I think we're back from the ad roll there, team. You got Arca, Truck, Xfinity, used to be Busch. Yeah, that's the one it was, Redneck. I was looking for was the Xfinity series. Yeah, I can't for the life of me remember what NASCAR that was, but it was so much fun, bro. So much fun. I remember you get in and there was the dirt track, running the dirt track. Just, oh, dude, it was so freaking fun, so cool. And then just working your way up, owning the vehicles, and then just, you know, doing your thing as an owner. And then I would work my way up, get into the NASCAR series, and let it ride. Had a blast. All right, let's see. We can offload. Let's offload this. Extreme Dirt Tour. Lucas Oil Dirt late models. No kidding. I don't think I've seen that one, bro. That must be pretty cool. All right, let's go offload this guy. And I turned on that freaking swath, didn't I, over here? I didn't want to do that over here. Yeah, I figured the one field would be enough. It's alright. It's alright. Alright, let's bring this. I'm not going to start her up yet. We're just going to bring this off of the field here. You know what I'm going to... no, I can't, can I? I'd have to wait until I do the grass to see if that moving that silo helped. Alright, we'll put that there. He's got probably three passes left for him to finish that. Let's go here. Let's bring this back. We'll hook up the forage wagon. Was it back like two? It may have been that far, Redneck. It may have been, yes. It was a while back, and that sounds like it could be right. Yeah, I just remember you started the game off, you were in like the dirt track, you know, the circle dirt track, you know, little midget cars. You would buy that vehicle, you know, run your run, build your money up until you could purchase the team, right? You then would purchase the team, then with that you can run or let the AI do it. Let your money build up again until you can get yourself, or if you got an offer to go in the truck series, right, you could go into the truck series. Because Dirt to Daytona has Dirt, then the Wheelin' Modifieds, then the truck series, then up and up. Really? Huh. I would have to see that to see. Are you in my Discord, Redneck? I was going to say, if you are, just send me a message about the name of that game, and I'll see. I'll take a look, see if I can find any playthrough or any video on that game, and see if that's the one. Oh crap! Hold on, bro. You need the what do we need? I need the header. Yes. All right. Let's do this, just to get it there quicker. Yeah, just hit exclamation point Discord, and that'll bring you in the Discord. And, you know, and don't feel compelled to join, bro. If you don't want to join, that's totally cool. I won't be offended. It won't bother me. You could just whisper it to me in Twitch if you don't want to join. That's fine. I don't want you to feel like you have to. But yeah, it was just really cool, and you would just work your way up. And what was neat was when the seasons were over, it would then show how you did in that particular season as the owner at that point. Because once I got up into the other series, I didn't really play. I didn't actually drive the vehicles. You know, unless I was kind of like, you know what, let me do one truck race. It's a big race. Let me do it. You know what I mean? But that one was so much fun. But the way they do the NASCAR now, 4 and 5, the garage is awful. I hate the garage system in 4 and 5. I feel like I can never get my vehicles up to 100%, like consistently. Right? And then if you're not 100%, I never can get enough horsepower to do anything on the straightaway. The corners, I'm good. You know, I could take some good turns in the corner, get underneath some people, you know, do a little bump up in the corners there to make my way through. But outside of that, they would it just once we hit the once we come out of the turn, hit the straightaway, that's it. You just don't have the ponies to do it because I'm at like 87%. You know what I mean? And it's just very, very disheartening because you just can't do what you want to do. And I don't like playing that way. Now, from a look perspective, yeah, it looks fantastic. You know what I mean? I love it, but it just doesn't give me what I want it to give me. Oh, yo, tell me this doesn't pick up. Oh, are you kidding me? Boom, 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 boom. You bastard, it only does grass. It's definitely a challenge. I know I made Jimmy Johnson mad on Cup Series and 4. Yeah, it just sucked, bro. I just hated that it wouldn't. Gosh, what am I going to grab now for this? That's the cutter. I don't have anything that's going to suck that up. Son of a bitch. I wonder if they have a modded header for that other than the one that Sweed and I used all the time. Ain't that a bastard? I could have swore I saw these in real life picking up straw. Right? It's not my imagination. Okay, chat. Let's fold. Fold. Pipe in. And we're going to have to go get a loading wagon. Which I didn't want to do. I'm trying to minimize the equipment. Yeah, it is. Like, I don't mind the challenge, but I just don't like the way they, like the only way to really get all your vehicles to 100 is to be able to purchase all the vehicles, all the upgrades. Like, it takes a long time, I just feel that's a little bit of a deterrent. All right. I need to go back and finish 5, but I need to get 21 done too. I look forward to 21. I understand. Okay, so loading wagons. Man, that really sucks, chat. I mean, we'll get the bigger capacity one, but I just don't like doing this. We do this all the time. Same old crap over and over. I don't like doing the same shit all the time. I like being able to change it up, do things, subtle differences, you know what I mean? That's ugly. We'll go with that, I guess. God damn it. That really burns my grill. Boom. Oh. Okay, chat. I'm going to take a quick break. I got to real quick help my daughter with something. So I'm going to leave you in the combine here. I think we'll do a slight zoom out so you get a little bit of everything. I'm going to go take care of that. I'm going to use the restroom, get a snack, make sure my water's good, and I will be right back, okay? You guys hang in there, and we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, we're back, guys. Adam, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Curious. Let's see. I need I need to go back. I'm excited and curious for the new one iRacing is building now that they have the license. Oh, no kidding. Oh, that'll be interesting, right? What's happening? Let's where are we at? We need to let's get this offloaded. I'll take this to the flour mill. Adam, we're doing pretty good, buddy. How about yourself? Yeah, I had to take a little break. My daughter had to she had to pick up something from a friend of hers down like around the corner, block away, 2 blocks away, but it wasn't something she could carry home. We actually had to take the car so she could bring it for the disaster known as NASCAR 21. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I heard that that was really bad. I don't think I've seen any gameplay on it, but I have heard a lot, and when I read like reviews and stuff like that, I could tell that these people were not happy with what they did. Hey, Chief 88, what's up, man? I can tell you when it came out, I had to wait for an update to even get on a track. Really? Oh, wow. That's not good. It's going good, Chief. How you doing, man? So this is what, our third dump over here. Sorry about that, Chad. I was trying to eat a lemon pie real quick. Buck, what's up, Buck? How you doing, pal? All right, that sucker's full. Doing good? Awesome. Excuse me. So let's see what that gives us. So 269,000. So 270,000 it'll hold. Okay. All right, good. Now we can bring this over to the silo. Not too bad. Doing good there? Nice. Glad you can have a good one. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. Yep. Excuse me. Can't win, chat. Can't win. Everything I want to do, I'm getting roadblocks. I mean, obviously I can do this, but I don't like to do these types of things. It's not the way it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? So, well, I think what we'll do, chat, is we're just going to get rid of these. And we'll stick to the standard trailers that we have. It's not hooked up. Again, we're trying to figure out things to streamline what we're doing, you know, to maximize how stuff's getting done. Heat 5 was our best game, and that's because all the work was done by 704. Okay. Doonesbury Martin Racing did the worst heat game. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, we're going to go pick up the other trailer so we can do the forage wagon. We're going to drive through the bushes here just because I just want to hurry up and get them set up so we can do what we have to do. Sounds are still coming through okay for you guys? 2, 3, 4, 5 were Monster. 7 to 4 working together. NASCAR, Heat Evolution, worst heat game. Monster. And so, okay. All right. All right, so we'll get the straw for the cows. I'm playing Heat 5 with a buddy. Oh, no kidding. So you give 704 to credit for 5? Nice. Yeah, I think I have Heat 5. I'll have to double check it, but I think that's one of the ones that I got. All right, let's go pick up the other small trailer. Go offload. Come on, crew, beat that butt. Okay. Wait a second. What's going on here? Hold on, hold on. I think. Wait a second. Oh, there it is. I didn't. I thought somebody was on here. I thought Sweed popped in here without me knowing. I was like, wait, why can't I find the trailer? I didn't go far enough when I tabbed. All right, there we go. All right, this will work. Yeah, just trying to, what I try to do, Chad, is I don't like using the same equipment every time I play the game. It just gets boring. You know what I mean? So, I try to grab equipment that's going to work for what we're doing, but isn't the same thing. Because if you're just going to do the same thing over and over and over again and not mix it up a little bit, for me, it just gets a little redundant. And, games are redundant anyway. But if I can at least switch up the equipment, or approach something a different way, that's why I was hoping to use the forage header to do this, because we do this. I mean, who hasn't taken a loading wagon several thousand times up and down a field, right? So I figured it'd be cool. We just use the forage wagon because we're already using it for other stuff. I want to minimize how much equipment we're going to be using, but it just didn't work that way. Now, to be fair, if I wanted to do forage for straw, I could use the cutter, the mower head, for the forage wagon, which, is another thing to do, especially if after I get the flour mill filled with all the other grains. But, it is what it is. We have to turn this over for grass, because we're going to need to cut more grass and put it in the silo, because it decided to share grass. But, we do have almost 900,000 liters of hay and silage that we can use for the cows, so that's a good thing. So it's not a waste. Good morning. What's up, Hoover Tolls? How are you, sir? Top of the morning to you. How are you? Esa Peta. Thanks for coming by, man. I hope you're having a great day. You off today, or are you heading in? He looked at me. Well, sometimes he'll chew on his foot. So I smacked my leg so he would stop. He turned, looked at me from under the desk. had that FU look and walked to the door like he was going to leave with the doors closed, so he couldn't go anywhere. That's all right, but I just don't want you messing up your leg, bro. You know, we don't want you chewing that. You dogs, they chew, they an itch there. Next thing you know, you're cutting into your skin. You don't need to do that. Yeah, you go up there with Mama. Call him up there, babe, so he can chill with you. Coffee, then work. My vacation is over. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time off. Even if it was a staycation, not having to go into work is a good thing. Right? Nothing wrong with that. Oh, yeah. So let me ask you a question. I didn't look it up, but when I took my mother-in-law to the dentist this morning, the women's team USA was playing New Zealand for women's rugby. And I think they said it was the first time that the U.S., I think it was a medal round, if I'm not mistaken, too. But, New Zealand, was heavily favored because they're one of the better teams in the world. Did you see anything with that, or did you find out who won? I'm going to see if I can catch like a replay of it on YouTube or something. Because, that's a big deal. Rugby's not as big, over here as it is in Europe and stuff. So for a team from the U.S. to make it to a medal round in rugby is pretty decent. Missed the result. I got you. Yeah, I'll YouTube it, see what happened. But that's a big deal. So, even if they get a bronze or something like that, at least they were able to medal, and coming up against one of the best teams in the world, that's not an easy task for sure. Rugby is tough, one of the most dangerous sports. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, rugby's no joke. Yeah, rugby, it's like they decided on soccer, right, or European football, and excuse me, and American football, and said, let's see what we can create out of that. Oh, really? Come on now. Yeah, we don't need that. Straw. Little bitty line here. Tasty chickens. (14-104). So New Zealand trashed them. Assuming New Zealand was the 104. Howdy, Chad. What's up, cowboy? How are you, bro? Jesus. Lukaju, you are a bot. You're going to have to go bye-bye. Holy crap, chicken. They got trashed. See, that's what you don't want, because then it makes people think it was a fluke that you got to where you were. You know what I mean? You don't want that. Wow. That sucks that they got trashed then, because, yeah, you definitely don't, you don't want that. Wow. Look, New Zealand's just that good. I mean, that's their sport, right? Don't they have the All Blacks, right? They all wear the black garb, and they got the haka that they do, right? Yeah, I mean, New Zealand's they're just beast when it comes to rugby. I mean, how you going to compete against? I mean, that's their thing. You know, it's like a team going up. You know, a U.S. team. Now, look, U.S. teams in soccer are probably better than U.S. teams in rugby, right? But you know, if Team USA goes up against Man U, it's like I'm sure if you play 7-game series, they're going to beat us almost all the time, right? We might get a game or two, but winning the series, it would be, you know, Manchester all the time. Just, you know, that's their thing. You know, soccer, you know, is not, it's more popular than it's been, but it's nothing like, you know, in the UK or Italy, Spain, you know, all those places, Brazil. You know what I'm saying? So it would have been an epic failure on New Zealand's part if they lost. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, so every country's kind of got their thing. There's nothing wrong with it. You dabble, you try it, and you see what happens, you know? I mean, they got to, I think it was a medal round that the U.S. women got to against New Zealand, and, you know, it's good enough. You played against the best. Look, now those players, when they hear their coaches talk about these other teams, and they say, look, you want to be the best in the world, or even the best in just the U.S., take a look at a team like New Zealand, and that's how you got to play, right? Sometimes an ass whooping makes you understand a little bit more what your coaches are telling you. And, you know, you just have to sit there and go, God dang. I mean, that's some – these players, they know how to play the game, bro. We're not even that close to that level. We got to up our game, right? If you want to hear it, I won't tell you if you want to watch. No, you're good. Yeah, Chicken actually put the result up there. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm not somebody who cares about spoilers. I could care less. Yeah, no, you're good. Even movies, TV shows, it don't matter to me. The joy is in the watching, even if I know the result. But yeah, I mean, look, hey, you know, these girls got their ass whooped. Now they can either say, you know what, you know, we got our ass whooped, so be it. Or they look at it and go, I didn't like getting my ass whooped. We need to learn how to play better. I want to play like they play. You got to up your game, you know, find out what they do. Yeah, it's funny how some people, man, you know, and don't get me wrong, I get it, right? I understand, you know, you were watching or you were at work and maybe you're, let's say, Puvertoss, we'll talk hockey, right? Let's say my Flyboys are playing Montreal and it's a playoff game and I want to get home from work. I taped it, right, or recorded it, and I want to sit back, have my food, have my drink, put my feet up, watch the game, and somebody's like, yo, man, your Flyers kicked their ass, dude. It was awesome. And you're like, oh, shit. But I never really got that way because, you know, I'm still going to watch it. And, you know, yeah, is there a little bit of the tension, maybe, let's say, that happens in the third period of a close game because I know my team winds up scoring and winning? Okay, you know, that's true. But it doesn't do anything bad for me if I know. I still watch. I still look at it. the same vigor. The U.S. won against Australia 14-12. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, you do the best you can. And, whatever comes of it, comes of it. I mean, it's world competition. You're going to come up against some of the best in that field for that country. So at least you have there's a barometer there that's set where it's the cream of the crop, or supposed to be anyway, right? So you give it a go, see what happens. All right, chat. So that should be it for all the wheat. We'll bring this over to the silo. I will say one thing. I don't know if other countries, I know countries have their own professional teams, right, in sports. But there's something about me the old way when the Olympics were supposed to be amateurs in the Olympics, right? And I know back in the day in the 80s and early 90s when, the Russians and the Germans, people would say that they're not using amateurs, right? They got professionals and, that's why they're winning so much. But, when I see like Team USA basketball, and these are professional American basketball players, I'd rather see the college kids. Put the best college team together, right, from all the college players that haven't gotten into the NBA yet, and let them play, right? I just feel, I don't know, I like when it was supposed to be amateurs versus professionals being allowed to play. What are you talking about? Yeah, those were some situations there, Poover Toss, that's for sure. Actually, you know what? We can leave this over here because we're going to go across the road to do the other fields. Yeah, those were some interesting situations, Poover Toss. Not going to lie. Yep. There were some things to be questioned. All right. Very much so. Okay, chat, we're going to take this to the let's bring this to the cow barn actually. So we can put straw for the cows in for bedding, and we could put straw in for the TMR. So let's head over and do that. This way we'll have that started. And we could slow ourselves down here a little bit, try and get where we need to be. And I think that should be our cow farm over yonder way there. That's our huge sugar beet field. I think it's remove the tops only right now. I did kill all the weeds that were there. Somehow we missed, I think it was because I thought I turned weeds off. And then all of a sudden I drove over and I'm like, what the hell? Those documents of those athletes are quite, when they tell the coaches are giving the vitamins and there's no, yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, look, hey, I mean, that's where all the steroid stuff started, right? They didn't call it that back then, right? They called it other stuff. They used doping and other terms, but I'm sure they were being injected with some major, major hormone and steroids that, man, some of these players, I mean, they probably have, if they're still alive, they probably have some outrageous, outrageous effects. Bro, you know, you don't hear from them people. You know what I mean? I never heard from some of these athletes, you know, that can admit to some of the stuff that was going on. I don't hear from them, from those countries. I don't think anybody wants them to know, you know what I mean? Somebody's keeping some people quiet or something. You know, you'll hear from other stuff, but you don't hear nothing about that from those countries. At least not here. I don't know if, you know, in those countries they have stuff, but over here we didn't hear nothing. Okay. So that's full. Oh, that does fit under there. I can just pull under next time. All swept under the rug. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, so flour mill full. And, right, we already looked at that. Let's go to animals. Oh, we didn't buy cows yet. That's right. So I'm not going to see anything there. So we'll take this to, I need to put grass there. How did I paint that and not put? Yes. No, no, no. She can have them now. I don't know how I did that without filling that in. And over here too. Yeah, again, quick and easy. I'm not doing anything too extreme. You know, it's just to have something there so that we can, you know, make it look like it wasn't just half-assed. Hopefully it doesn't look that way. I tried to not half-ass it, but I didn't really go into extreme detail. Just enough to kind of get by and alright, that's good enough. Let's get this out of here. Yeah, that's right, chicken. You know, just swept under the rug. Like I said, I don't know. There might have been inquiries and, you know, maybe there's been confessions of stuff and all. I don't know. I can't imagine anybody from Russia openly talking about the doping and stuff that was going on that they did to cheat and win. And look, you know, the U.S., I'm sure there might be some stories that they got too. You know, nobody's without moral conscience on any of this, you know. But it's just back then it was more prevalent in some of the other countries, Russia and Germany in particular, you know, where it came about because some of their female athletes started to look like they had more masculine features than feminine features. And one of the big things was, doping and juicing and whatever you want to call it. So, I mean, that was the reality of how those things were, and, whether or not people did or didn't, it's done now. But I'd rather people come out and at least give, at least like Jose Canseco. If you're unfamiliar with his name, he was an American baseball player who was during the time when all the home run records were being broken. And people like Barry Bonds and Mark McGwire, everybody, Sammy Sosa, was accusing these folks, pitchers, Roger Clemens, and all these cats about using steroids to get the extra strength, the extra endurance to be able to beat these records. And, you can look at the players and tell in some situations, Barry Bonds used to be this tall, lanky, very athletic looking guy. I mean, the next thing you know, it looked like almost like Arnold Schwarzenegger with a pumpkin head, right? Oh, yeah, they all got the black books there. Yeah, absolutely. So, look, I mean, you went from being a tall, lanky, athletic build type person, being able to run, steal bases, and, still hit home runs. I mean, he hit home runs before he started juicing, if he did. So there was no need for it. But all of a sudden, dude looked like his head swelled twice the size it was. And the next thing you know is running. He could hardly run. He had no speed. And we're not talking about, him as a 25-year-old and then 45. Right? We're talking 25 to then like 33. Where there should not have been as drastic a change. So Jose Canseco is the only player who came out and said, yeah, I was juicing. I was putting needles in me all day, every day to get that extra edge. And, look, you still have to hit the ball, which is not easy. But if you can recover faster, you can get stronger. I mean, it's going to give you an advantage. But he's the only one who came out and said, yeah, I did it. I mean, he didn't say that initially when it was going on, but a few years after was like, yeah, I can't keep lying, because apparently the people that he was in the know that were doing things started to kind of make it like they weren't doing anything and he was the only one doing it. And he's like, oh, no. You ain't going to throw me under the bus. You guys are doing this shit just like I was. But none of them have admitted to it. And what cracks me up is, you talk about integrity, right? So people ask you flat out if you're doing this stuff. And you were doing something, right? And you're going to be belligerent. You're going to argue and yell and scream at these people for asking these questions. Look, we pay for the concessions. We pay for the tickets to the game. We pay for your shirts. I think we have a right to know. I want to know, hey, if my money was going to you and you were cheating, okay, let me deal with it the way I want to deal with it. If I say, all right, who the hell cares? You entertained me. I'm happy. Right? When you look at an actor on a TV screen, if Tom Cruise started doing drugs of some sort to get his body ready for a movie so he would look big, strong, ripped, in the end, are you going to care? Right? You're going to be like, yo, Cuz played that role awesome, man. Good for him. As long as you were entertained, I don't care. right? Now, some people go, well, you shouldn't be cheating at sport. You know, it's supposed to be fair on the up and up. And that's true, too, right? It's only cheating if you get caught, right? So, you know, I mean, all these things, if people think that, you know, this kind of stuff doesn't go on in professional sports, amateur sports, high school sport, then you must think this is fairy tale world, because people cheat in many different kinds of ways, right? It's, you know, it's just, you know, it's a matter of who's doing what and how often. You know, they cracked me up when they suspended or banned Pete Rose from the Hall of Fame because he bet on the sport. You know how many people probably bet on their sport, but they just didn't know about it because, you know, back in the day, reporting on stuff was way different than it is now, right? You got digital signatures now. They can track almost everything you're doing with your card, cameras. You know, back in the day, you can't tell me that Babe Ruth, you know, Lou Gehrig, players from that era weren't putting money down. You mean to tell me Babe Ruth didn't say, I got $2,000, says I'm going to hit a home run tonight? Get the hell out of here. Babe Ruth would show up to games hungover. You know, they have players they don't let in the Hall of Fame because of their off-the-field behavior. Have they talked about the off-the-field behavior with some of these players from the 1920s, 30s, 40s? You think these guys were angels? I mean, come on now. Sometimes the old heads that look at the sport, they look at it through these rosy glasses, and they always use, you know, the old-time players as the template, you know, for what it should be like. And it's like, man, you know damn well that these players got done from the game. They went to the local speakeasy or pub or bar, and they were womanizing, they were drinking, they were partying. Like, come on now. Their drug is CGI. Yeah, like, come on, man. Are you kidding me? Major League Baseball knew these guys were doping up. They were getting ratings. Everybody was tuning in to see Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa hit the home runs. They were then tuning in to see Barry Bonds break the record. Like, let's go. You guys got billions of dollars funneling in. You can't tell me they didn't know nothing. Why do you think things were so hush? They know everything there is to know about their athlete. They ain't fooling nobody. Yeah, of course, chicken, right? That's the thing that drives it all. They look at these guys and say, because look, even in its heyday, American baseball, for those that might not be familiar with it, in baseball's heyday, if you got a player that would hit about 35, 37 home runs, on a rare occasion you may get somebody in the 40s. That was to be like the best situation that your ball player could have, right? 35 home runs, 38, in that range. I mean, there's people that are hitting, like, when all this started with the home runs, you got you got people that went from averaging 35 a year to 35 home runs, 3/4 of a year. Like right now, this year, at the halfway mark in baseball, I think somebody had like 25 home runs. So, they definitely have done some things. Now, maybe they're not juicing like they did before, but you know what baseball can do? They can get the baseball wound tighter so that ball will travel farther, right? You can make a baseball do just about anything you want it to do in the manufacturing of the baseball. You can spool it tighter. That'll make it be quicker, faster, farther, harder hit, right? You can make it softer where it won't go as far. It'll be you won't be able to get the same result on contact as you do with a tighter wound baseball, right? So, when the Major League Baseball and football, look, there's just billions and billions of dollars to be had. They're gonna change some things. It's their sport. They're gonna do it. They got billions of dollars. You can't tell me they ain't doing stuff. It's unimaginable to think that there'd be that kind of integrity with nothing but millionaires and billionaires running the show. I mean, look at what they want to do now. They've already added a 17th game. Mind you, football, I don't know how far back, like, oh shit, I don't have no room? Are you kidding me? That can't be. How's that possible? Wait a second. Wait a second. Is there more than one of these silos? You son of a bitch, there is. Oh, you mother. God damn it, chat. I picked the wrong one. Let's put... Yeah, I chose the 500,000 one instead of 20 million. Let's see. We'll put this here. And we should go back a little bit so we can still get by on that other side. See, I was doing this stuff, not paying attention. Same thing back in the days when I played hockey as a goalie. Year by year, the gears got wider. Oh yeah, from a goaltender perspective. Yeah, exactly. And look, I'm all for you make upgrades to stuff. You make things safer. Yeah, that's great. But unfortunately, money is going to dictate a lot of the stuff. Like I said, football, they used to play 12 games, then it went to 14, then it went to 16. Now, I think next year or a couple of years from now, they're going to up it to 18 games. It's all for money, because that one extra game will get them another hundreds of millions of dollars, because they'll have it on primetime television, right? I mean, the Super Bowl, when I was in 1980, when the Philadelphia Eagles went to the Super Bowl, they lost to the Raiders. I was 10 years old. That game, I believe, took place January 1st or 2nd. Okay? That was the Super Bowl. This past year, the Super Bowl was held February 1st or 2nd. So that's 4 weeks, a whole month that they added to what used to be. Right, exactly. Yeah. So, they want to add another week. So they play 3 games before the season starts, 18 for the season, so that's 21. And depending on where you finish with the playoffs, you can play 2 to 3 in there. So, they're going to be at almost 25 games in a football season, to where it used to be about, 16 games, 2 to 3 playoffs. So 18 to 19 before. Not to mention the time in between with, waiting for the playoffs to get done, or the teams to get it. It's just like, come on, man. These guys' lives are in danger when you play football, Hockey, anytime you take a field in a professional sport, now the more contact the sport is, the more, the more ability to have something tragic happen. Now you're going to ask these guys to play another week of football. You already signed them up for another week from last year. So now, within 2 years, they're going to have to play 2 more games. I mean, it's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. And it's nothing to do but money. All right, that's everything, right, chat? Okay. So let's sell this one. And then they wonder why the players fight so hard. Wheat 218 value. What? Why? What? Oh, it's because of the. It's because it's a forage wagon. Yeah, forage wagon. I gotta empty it with a regular trailer. That's why. Duh. Oh, where's that? There it is. Ooh, what do we got here? Pipe in. Yeah, so what are you going to do, chat? Almost everything anymore is driven that way, so it is what it is. All right, let's just move that. And let's get this offloaded here. Yeah, I was like, something doesn't seem right. I thought I had something else in here, and we did. Aiken Tosh, 1989. What's up? Thank you for the follow, brother. Good to see you. Come on in. Come on in. It's funny here on hockey when people whine that why our NHL stars won't join the national tournament. Well, they just played 82 damn games. Maybe that's enough hockey. Yeah, well, shoot, yeah. Come on. 82 games. Maybe playoffs if they made it. And Puvertoss, hockey playoffs are the most brutal. They're the longest. Lurking while playing Farm Sim. Cool, brother. Hey, thanks for the first time chat. I'm glad you're playing Farm Sim, having fun. And I do thank you for the lurk. And I really do appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, hockey playoffs, bro, are look, the game of football is brutal, right? But if you've never seen hockey playoffs, you owe it to yourself this next hockey season even if you don't watch the whole year, when the playoffs start, keep an eye on it. Pick a team or two teams, preferably different conferences, so you don't see your two teams you like play each other, right? Pick this way you can watch one team play through and another team play through, or just watch them and who cares who's playing. But watch hockey playoffs. Absolutely brutal. They're long. The tension, the battles that they have. Every minute a game is intensified. Hockey playoffs are some of the best sport you can watch. If you're not a hockey fan, obviously, who cares, right? How you got in the game called the First Descendants? I did play First Descendant. I loved it. However, unfortunately, since COVID, for some reason, any very third-person shooters that require you to be very fast-moving, a lot of jumping, spinning, shooting, running, bouncing side to side, for some reason, all of a sudden, they give me like a motion sickness in my stomach. John Brock's in the house. What's up, Johnny? Thank you for that, bud. So games like Outriders, First Descendant, even some racing games, that third-person scenario is just destroying, like, my stomach for some reason, and my head. It, like, makes me feel, oh, wait, we got a little bit of wheat left in there. It just gives me, like, that car-sick, motion sickness kind of feeling, and it sucks. It sucks real bad, because Outriders was one of my favorite games. First Descendant became one of my favorites because I did play it for a good while, because when I first started playing it, I didn't have too much trouble, and then all of a sudden it started to hit me again. And I've made changes, some optical changes and, brightness and all that stuff that people recommended. But I'm very, very disappointed because I wanted to take First Descendants and just run buck wild with the game. I mean, that's how much fun I was having in the very short amount of time that I was playing it. Yeah, unfortunately, Dimpy, I don't play it. Yeah, that's 2 games so far. Outriders, and, a little bit of Mass Effect multiplayer, too. But, yeah, they're 2 games that I would play every day and stream. If I could stream every day, I would. But on the days that I could, those definitely would be games that I would stream. And now I can play Call of Duty first person, no problem at all. There's something with the third person. I think it's just the way the screen moves. I even tried lowering the sensitivity so that turning left and right would move much slower and up and down. But then you get trouble when you have to turn to kill an enemy. Now I'm like, turn. There we go. Instead of, whoop, there you go, dead, right? So it sucks. It sucks, like, beyond belief. Yeah, because I like those types of games. You build up your character, try to find better gear, see what gear you like, the look, the feel, the way it kills things, the sounds, whatever, right? And it just, my pyromancer that I had on Outriders, I mean, I had this thing where it would just shred the enemies. There were times I didn't even need my gun because all my skills with the pyromancy skills were so good. You know, I would sometimes just use a pistol. I didn't even need like a heavy weapon. I would just incinerate things, you know? And I was going through getting all the challenges done. They had on Outriders, they have just dozens of challenges that you can complete. And I was working my way through them. You know, I maxed out the character, started getting the better weapons, the better skill sets. And then I'm like, cool, I'm going to work on all these challenges. Went into the first challenge screen, boom, did that one, did that one, did that one, did that, you know? And then all of a sudden, just boom, man. Me and Sweed were playing Jinx, Dragon. All of a sudden, man, I'd get done the game, or, you know, maybe I'm in a couple hours, and I'd start feeling like I was just going to barf. And I'm just like, all right, guys, I'm going to have to get ready to call it a night because, yeah, I can't. I'm going to fix all this up here with the grass. I just won't do it right now. And I was like, all right, guys, I got to go. And I was like, wow, that was really weird. So I'd wait a couple days, play other games. I was fine. I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe I ate something, didn't agree with me. I said, okay, let's go on the game. And all of a sudden, I'd be sitting there, and I'm like, holy shit, man, I feel like I'm freaking sick again. So I thought it was me or something I was eating. And then, you know, I don't know if I said it or the wife said it, and it was like, you know, maybe there's something with the game. I'd stop playing the game, and then I feel better again. But to be careful, too, I didn't feel good instantly. Like, let's say I got done playing at 8 o'clock at night, and I felt shitty, I'd be done the rest of the night. I'd feel like crap all night. So, yeah. So I was like, all right, uninstalled that game. You know, Starfield, that was another one. I played Starfield, and I noticed after a while, like the first 3-4 days I played, I didn't really do too much in combat. You know, I was trying to figure things out. Some of the combat was very little. I would try to spend a lot on upgrading the ship, trying to learn how to build the ship, right, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, one day I'm playing, I'm like, oh, no, what the hell? What's going on here? Yeah, so it sucks. I hate it. I feel like, you know, like I'm a little kid. You know, I can't go on the ride because I'm not this tall. You know, it's like, gosh, I'm a grown-ass man and I can't play this game because my tummy hurts. You know, but it's the dizzy, too. You get, like, the dizzy feel in your head, right? Like a little lightheaded, dizzy. It was just weird. And I know, you know, they have the seizure things that they talk about with people with games, right? But I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it has something to do with the motion or the movement. Because when you're in first person, you know, the movement view is different. When you go to third person, you see more of the surroundings. And I guess as I've gotten older, my eyes, that rapid movement left to right to kill enemies or run, jump, turn in midair, shoot. Because when I play, I'm not just standing there going bang, 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 bang. I'm jumping, leaping, running, spinning. You know, I'm trying to do everything I can to kill stuff. I think it's those movements, and because you're seeing more of the surrounding area, the buildings, trees, other enemies, right? I think it's that fast twitch movement that's, you know, something in my brain connected to my eyeballs, you know, kind of starts sending these signals, you know, to my stomach and my head, just feeling like, whoa, man, why is the room spinning kind of thing, right? So, I don't want it that way. Maybe I got to take Ambien before I play them games. Wasn't Ambien that drug they would give people that got seasick or got sick in airplanes or something? Maybe I get on stream and be like, all right, we're set to play some Outriders tonight. All right, folks, let me take my Ambien real quick. Let's get that in the system. Give it about 10 minutes. Let's get, chit-chat for a little while, or, take it a half hour before I play the game, right? But, yeah, I wish it wasn't that way, because I was really having fun with those two games. Gosh, I probably would have had to stop Outriders at some point, because I would have had everything done by now, Oh, yeah, and Clancy, The Division. Tom Clancy, The Division 2. I tried to play that with Sweed. Same thing would happen. And that was even slower paced. Yep, will do, Dippy. Thank you. Absolutely. Or actually, that was Johnny Brock that did that. Yep. I think I need a snack or something. I'm getting hungry, chat. Actually, we're getting close here, too. We got that field done. We have this field. We'll finish up this straw. And then we're going to turn over that other field to put grass so that we can get our grass back that we lost. Hopefully, it'll give us our grass back. But I think somebody in chat earlier, Johnny Brock or Redneck, or there was another name, Tasty. It may have been Tasty that mentioned about them being too close together. So I hope that's it, because that would be a big relief if we at least found out the reason for it. And there was a part of me that thought that could be it, but then I was like, no, there's no way that they would let that happen. Lo and behold, it may be that that's what happened. I'm kind of hoping that it is, because then at least I know that was it, and, we move on from it. We'll know not to do that, in the future. But we should get a really, really good amount of straw to where I won't have to collect straw all the time. That's why I decided to, I really didn't want that field over there to have straw. I forgot to turn it off just because of the trying to get things done fairly quickly and bouncing around. But this one, we're going to have a ton of straw. So I think we'll be okay. We'll probably have to get straw here and there. But what I'm probably going to do is use the forage wagon, use the small field, put wheat in it, or oat. Actually, oat takes less time to grow. We'll put oat in there and just use the forage wagon with the cutter on it and forage it. Hydrate, copy that. So I think that'll be the best way for us to go. And we can use that small field to do little things like that, grass, straw, whatever we need in a pinch. We are drinking our fresh water out of the beautiful 40-ounce container that our awesome friend and teammate, Mr. Big Vito, sent my wife and I. They are metal coffee mugs, the 40 ounces, that have my logo on the one for me and my wife's logo on the one for her. We got those Monday in the mail from Mr. Vito as a gift to us. So I'm very, very pleased. And Vito, if you're lurking, thank you very much. I know we said thank you in Discord to you, but yeah, so I put about 8 ice cubes in that thing, put the water, and the ice cubes, they stay pretty good. I think they'll last in there about 6-7 hours, which, I think is pretty good. And, yeah, just, it's a lot. I don't have to go back and forth to refill it quite as often as I used to. So having the 40 ounces is a good deal. All right, so let's do this. While I'm doing that, let's rip up this field here. Do we have... what do we have? We just have our power harrows, I believe, right? I think that's what we've been using is the power harrows. What's up, Gallo? All right, yep, as soon as Mrs. Crew comes through, we'll hit her with those. What do we have? We have... we have 1, 2, 3. What's up, cuz? Yeah, we got 3 redemptions from Mrs. Crew there that we got to get taken care of. I should label that one Brownie Point Redemption, right? Got to make sure those get deposited in the bank for the brownie points. Cake's okay, so, episode 2, Gallo. Let's see, over here. So, I did the sheep real quick to try and get the sheep with milk. So this is how much milk we already got, bro. That's off of what we put in episode 1, right? We filled that up with grass. That's what we've gotten out of them so far. I haven't put any grass in yet, other than the first one. So we got all that so far, and this. The cows, I just put straw in there. We just got done harvesting 2 fields of wheat. We have 2 more fields to harvest. I still have the sugar beet field. We have flour. We have our wheat flour going right here. I'm hoping that distribution is going over here, which it is. Look at that. Beautiful. So the distribution is sending the flour automatically over to the bakery. So there you see it. Okay. The cakes we're not going to sell. We're going to store. We're going to put them in storage and then sell them in bulk. I have not done anything with the greenhouse yet. We haven't gotten anything. I do have the sugar beet in the field, right? So we'll get that going. And, yeah, we'll get milk over here. We'll get milk to the other joint. So we got 882,000 liters of hay and silage for the cows. So I'd say we're doing, pretty decent. Not too bad. We had a couple snafus here and there with, trying to get our equipment right. This the Reaper here, which I love, having the Reaper with the picture on there. It's pretty cool. But the Reaper doesn't have its own header. in the that you could do. So I have the Reaper here that'll do 26 miles an hour. Not that I would do that fast. I would probably do maybe 12, 15 if, I felt that would be okay. But I can only do 6 miles an hour because a header can only do 6 miles an hour. For whatever reason, I really thought the Reaper had their own headers, and they don't. So that was a setback. Just really a time frame setback for that because, we would have been done a little quicker. Well, actually twice as fast. But, we'll see. I may wind up swapping it out and doing the Colossus because, I just need something that'll go just a little bit quicker. I know Steve Sweed will probably do the 25 or 30 miles an hour, but I just don't like doing that quick. Whoa, the truck at work started first try. Yesterday was paying the arse getting it running. Coffee maker on and to the cargo terminals. Get a load. Okay, bro. Hey, Poover Toss, take care. Be safe on the road. I thank you for coming by and sharing your time with me. And I hope to see you again. And you be safe and you take it easy, all right? Ace up Peta, brother. Dimpy, good night to you. Take care. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well. Be safe. Feel well. Okay, we'll see you again. Yes, sir. All right, Poover. Peace out, bro. Okay. We got that going. Let's go. Yeah, we'll pick up on the straw collection. Actually, I'm just wondering, you know what? Let's do this. Let's get some of this silage and hay over so we can at least have the cow barn full and we can get cows going. And we'll see how much it holds. Yeah, because then we can go, we'll buy some cows, get that started, and then that'll be 2 animals out of the 3, right? Because we'll still have the chickens to take care of. We'll at least have 2 done. Let them do their own thing, and I think what I'll do is use it might not really matter where I send the milk from the sheep and the cows. Just the cows, I'm going to need the trailer. The hauler for the milk versus the canisters of milk. But, yeah, we'll be in good shape there, Gallo. We got to go underneath the overhang on this. Nope, not enough. Hey, you have 3 redemptions there, Mrs. Crew. So as you walk by, you're going to have to pucker up, I guess. Mwah. That's 1. Mwah. There's 2. There's 3. All right, that's it. Love you too. Could you love me more with some kind of food? Nope, not sucking up. Marriage duties. You know what? Don't worry about it. Because I'm not 100% sure what I want. I'll figure something out. Okay, so that didn't take a lot, did it? How much? Oh, crap, that's right. I don't have them yet, so I can't find out. Why do I feel like the cow barn that we had on Harvest Valley, I felt like that one took so much more, but yet it was the same cow barn. I felt like that took several 100,000 over there. I just took hay, right? So silage. I'll see what it'll take over there with the silage. Probably the same amount as the hay, I imagine, but you never know. Oh, hey, Gallo, did you, Gallo, did you see the video for the new Xbox PC console? I just watched the video today. So 2026 or 2027, they're supposed to have a new console. Oh, God, bro. You got to see it, man. So basically, it'll be an Xbox and PC in one. Now, obviously, for your PC enthusiasts who like to build their own rigs and stuff, not going to be, something they want, because you're not going to be able to swap out graphics cards and chipsets and stuff, right? You're not going to be able to do that stuff, right? So that's not going to be for your enthusiasts and your do-it-yourselfers, okay? But for regular people who don't get involved with all that, who just need PC, it's going to be tremendous, because number one, you're going to have everything that the power of a PC. I mean, a legit PC. Okay, you're going to get the ability to do everything you can through the Xbox, like you do. 6,000 titles, backward compatibility, all that. The other thing you're going to be able to do is download Steam onto the console and play the games in your Steam library, or games that you purchase through Steam. I mean, that's incredible. Now, the only thing is going to be the price point. Right? If you price that thing at, say, $700-800, I mean, that's a good price point, right? Because you can get a really good gaming PC, for about that much. So if they can incorporate everything into one, and make it where you're not going to have to spend $1,500, I feel that that's going to be a huge, huge success. Oh, ATS won't be a problem. You could play every game that's on Steam. Every game you see on Steam, give it a run. You're good to go. Actually, let's go down this end because we didn't finish that row. Yeah, because it's going to have Windows incorporated into it. It'll probably have Windows 11 unless something new comes out by 2026 or 2027. And you'll be able to just do everything that you can do on your computer and on the Xbox all in one device. Yeah, I mean, it's huge. And again, like I said, you know, your PC enthusiasts and the people that, you know, build them and, you know, look at PCs in that way, it's fine. You can still look at it that way. That's great. And yes, the way this is probably going to be built, I would anticipate, now I don't know it for sure, but my expectation would be that I can't just pop open the glass side, right, and take out the old graphics card, pop in the new one, right, or pop out that SSD and put an M.2, right? I really, really doubt you're going to have that capability. But, you know, who knows, right? We don't have the full picture yet. But, I mean, that is a huge deal to get a 2-in-1 type situation, especially for people that, you know, they can spend, say, $600-700 on something, and they'd rather it be their Xbox because they're going to play more games doing that. They're not going to spend $700 or $800 on a PC, and they certainly can't get both. But now, if you price point that perfectly, you're going to get a lot of people that are going to be able to get that one device, and they're going to have the best of both worlds. Hey, David Moon, what's up, David Moon? First time chat, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. Now, I know I've seen you in here before, right? That can't be your first time chat in here. How's that possible? Unless the name's different, or I only remember your name from being in other people's streams and I'm mistaking it for mine. Yeah, Twisted Steel, right? Yeah. Maybe you haven't been here, but I could have swore you'd been here before. Yeah, like I know I've seen you in other streams, but I just didn't think that was your first time here. The missus says a big hello to everybody. So, yeah, that would be, I told Sweed Gallo, I said, yo, Sweed, you better get that envelope set aside. Start dropping $5 or $10 in there. You got about 2 to 3 years. Start dropping it in there. Every paycheck, baby. Dropping in that envelope. It says Xbox PC on there. Yeah, man. Now, I'll tell you, look, I love what Mr. Vito sent me. Love it to death. I love playing on the computer. That thing runs like smooth as butter. But man, oh man, I'll tell you, to have a PC, Xbox console, all in one, just put that sucker next to your monitor there and just chill. And you'll have your keyboard hookups like you have now, right? Just plug that thing in and you're ready to go. I mean, that'd be tremendous. You got a big hello back there from Gallo, Mrs. Crew? So, yeah, that'd be tight, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Hop off. Have a good stream. Cowboy, take care, buddy. You ride off into the sunset, pal. Take care. You be good. Take it easy, and we'll see you again. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you're not kidding, Gallo. Hook that sucker up by that time. You're, woo, man. Yo, Gallo, they even show you in that video that Sweed sent you. You'll see where they have the base. There's this new thing that they have in computers now where you get like a bump up in frame rate or something. So it's not overclocking like people do with their computers, but basically it's like the computer senses something about the game, right? It's technical mumbo jumbo shit, but it senses something with the game. And then there's a way that this computer chip or the graphics, it will then bump up, take away certain things that'll cause frame rate issues, and intensify the current playthrough to maximize the look of what you're playing. And you'll see that. When the guy shows that, you'll see a left-right comparison on like the base of what it is now and then what that bump up can be. And holy crap, bro. Woo, man. And there's probably computers that already do that, but to be able to get that console playthrough and oh my gosh, brother. Like, you got to do yourself a favor and check that video out. It's maybe 15 minutes, I imagine. I didn't really look at the time on it, but you know, you'll see it's just it's really awesome, man. It's going to be really cool. And again, I don't think there should be a competition. I think it should be, we have ways to play video games. Xbox, I feel, at least from a console perspective, has really tried to devote time to make sure that all people can play together. And I think they do that, they try to do that more than Sony does. And I think this is just an expansion of them trying to connect everybody. And I think in the end, I don't care where you play, even PlayStation. You know, I don't hate PlayStation. I just think PlayStation, with a lot of their titles, exclusive titles for their console, I just think's a little much. I mean, you know, they've got several hundred titles that are exclusive. Xbox has less than 100, I believe. You know, I just think that's a little too much. I think they want to control the market too much. They want to have, you know, their say, you know, only certain people buy our console if you want to play this. Screw you, pal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's and because they did that so much, they forced others to have to do it. You know what I mean? I don't like that way. If I want to play Spider-Man, I should be able to play Spider-Man on a console, and it should be the one I have, right? If I want to play, what's that one? Not Ragnarok. Shit. What the hell's the name of that game? It's got that gigantic dude. He's a Viking-looking guy. He's got that blue paint, like war paint, down on over his eye. Oh gosh, not Thor, Ragnarok. He's like a beast hunter kind of guy. What the hell's the name of that game? You can only get it on Steam and Sony. I think they just come out with the new one about a year and a half ago. You know, it's like, I can't play that game because I can't get it on Xbox. And I'm not going to buy it on Steam. Well, at the time, I couldn't buy it on Steam. I probably could now if I wanted, because my rig will run it. But I couldn't play it on Xbox. It was it sucked. I don't like that stuff. It's the way gaming is, so you deal with it. But Sony really started that crap, or at least made it to the point where it's so extreme. Now I can understand, like, Microsoft has its own studio to make games, right? Okay, you have your own studio to make your games, but I do think if Sony did less exclusives and tried to open things up, like maybe it's exclusive for 1 year, and then after that you open it up to everybody or something. I do think Xbox would open up some exclusives, right, if that were the case. But yeah, it just stinks. But we get through it. But yeah, we're looking forward to this challenge. We've talked about this challenge for, what would you say, Gallo? It's easily over a year, right, that we started to talk about that cake challenge. At least a year, I would imagine, that we first had the discussions and all that stuff. So, you know, yeah, easily. Yeah, definitely. It might be closer to a year and a half, year and 8 months, right? Somewhere in that range. So it's a good way for us to maybe kind of end things on FS22. I'm super amped up about FS25. Um, and we'll we'll do what we can. Sweed was good enough. I was all over the place today, traveling around, taking people here and there that I couldn't get on here today, but Sweed did all the seeding on all the fields for me. So when I got back, all I did was sleep through to get the fields prepped and ready so that we would have, harvest available. So we got 2 fields harvested, almost 2 fields with straw picked up. I'm not going to do straw on the other fields. We're going to run with the straw we have for the time being, because I think we're going to have plenty to carry us for a little while. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and finish this up. Chat, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I really do appreciate your time. I'm glad I got to get on tonight to be able to hang out. I did say I wanted to try and get on more, which, I am thankful that I was able to do that. And, I hope that we can get in another stream maybe before the end of the week. That'd be real good. And if all goes well, fingers crossed, we can get over on this weekend too. And remember, like I said, you're gonna be able to see me also stream Total War Pharaoh Dynasties. It's a Total War game that we are going to play. We're going to stream it on here as well. I'm not sure when. I'm going to try and do it as soon as I can. But, that's a game, if you guys keep a lookout, we're going to try to get that on here as well. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and get a raid started here. Let's go and let's go ahead and we'll get a raid on to our good buddy and teammate, Mr. Twisted Steel. So let me get this here, get his channel brought up. Always forget he has the letter E. And I think he has a number 1. There he goes. Okay. So let's start that. So guys, please come along for the raid. Let's go say hello to Twisted Steel, teammate of ours, friend of ours. And I want to thank you for a great night. For everybody who came out to hang with us. Appreciate you. Everybody, please be good, be safe, have fun, be blessed, keep on gaming. And as always, we'll see you on the other side. This is Crew, and I'm out.